social networks for interests, for passions, for activism, for causes, and today we are the primary network of social networks on the internet with, as Andrew mentioned, close to 1.3 million social networks created. On Friday, as part of our 4,000 social networks that were created, we had new social networks for topics ranging from parents who have adopted children in China, to horse jumping, to local environmental initiatives. And I'm going to walk around the podium here for a second. So I certainly don't have to tell this room of people that social networking, social media, digital technologies matter. And if you sort of take it one step further, social media has the potential, and digital technology has the potential to have the most profound impact on grassroots organizing, on political elections, campaigns, education, and governing than any medium before it. But it is certainly, with new services popping up, the fact that it is an incredibly dynamic medium, and the fact that it is still very early, and the ways people are navigating social media, social networking, and how it integrates into existing forms of digital technology such as email, chat, you name it, text messaging, as well as, and I think that they did a great job this morning talking about how it's also the most powerful as a means to drive real-world and real-world events and action. It certainly can be overwhelming, but what I think is really exciting about where we're sitting right now is there are emerging examples of how people are using basically the same strategy for navigating social media and having it be an integrated experience in a way that I think can be very tangible and very tactical. We are seeing examples of this strategy used by everybody from Pickens and the Pickens plan to certainly celebrities such as, and hip-hop artists such as 50 Cent. So I will take you through these examples. Ooh, do I need to go this way? All right. The Pickens plan is a social action network that the Biggins Group put together in conjunction with the Pickens plan and with T.B.G. Pickens. And basically, they utilized for developing and launching the Pickens plan a little less than a year ago. It was launched in July of 2008. This strategy that I'm talking about, which is basically a digital and social media hub and spoke model, which I will assume will show up here in a second. Here it is. So what they actually did is they had their media, their PR campaign. They had presence on all of the different social networking services that were out there. And then they created their own social network, push.pickensplan.com, utilizing Ning, and really had all of their presence, their PR campaign, their media outreach efforts, their social media presence, all linking back to and driving people into push.pickensplan.com, which is where they actually had organization and specific action to drive people in and then give them something very specific and very tangible to do. So just to show really quickly the different presence on other services, this is the Pickens Plan YouTube channel. And as you can see here, what they've done is utilized this page to drive people into pickensplan.com, bring them back to, in this case, what was a social network that was branded for Pickens Plan, that was exclusively dedicated to what the Pickens Plan was doing and is doing. Another example would be their Facebook profile, and utilizing their Facebook profile as a way to drive people into the Pickens Plan. And then also making sure that they're pushing back out activities from the Pickens plan into Facebook, into YouTube. This example is their MySpace page. Again, the same integrated brand for the Pickens plan, and also driving people back into the Pickens plan and back out to these, in this case, MySpace. So at the other end of this, or actually, let me talk a little bit about the results. So the Pickens plan, the active members of the social network, push.pickensPlan.com, 200,000 people signed up to really be the field lieutenants of this new energy army on this social action network. In turn, they were able to organize 1.1 million people who took a specific action. They were able to send an email, to reach out to their congressional district. On Pickens Plan, they actually organized by a congressional district. And one of the stats that I think is probably most profound is 60% of the people who were involved in the Pickens Plan, this new energy army, met with their congressional representative. They have a direct relationship now with their congressional district office. And this was all driven through this digital hub, this social media hub and spoke model. The other benefit of this is that email lists, text messaging, all of these different sort of more broadly defined digital technologies, as well as offline events, could be all organized and integrated into this overall strategy, this overall approach where there was a hub, push.pickensPlan.com, I'm like a commercial up here, as well as all of these spokes, really providing people with a concentrated effort.